to her like that?
You never understood anything.
Great. Here we go again.
That coat was the last thing. A whole world gone.
Well, you've still got us, haven't
You
you?
took the last memory of my father away.
Do we have to hear about your father again? You haven't been so attached to your father, your coat, your apartment with all those infernal possessions, we'd be in America now.
Oh, please. It was you too, you know. You didn't
I only stayed because of you. Believe me, I knew which way the wind was blowing.
Oh, sure. You always know everything.
Mother, please stop. Your mother will never listen.
If I could just say, no, you did not. You say too much already. It's none of your business anyway.
Mother, you shouldn't have said that.
What?
You've hurt her feelings.
Oh, well, I apologize, all right? I apologize to everyone.
You love this.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for what happened in there. I wish I could have said something, but they make me feel so. I can't stand it when sometimes I wish I didn't belong to them at all. I just hope I never turn out like them.
You won't, I know it.
Like him? What if I'm like him?
You're not, believe me.
All I can say is, I don't know. You're always a big help to me.
I am? How?
When you're cheerful, it keeps you from feeling depressed.
I'm not always cheerful, you know, on the inside.
Really?
It's hard. If you need to cry or something, there's nowhere to go.
It's easier for me, I guess. When there's a fight, you know, with my parents, I just duck into my room.
You're lucky having a room of your own.
Well, at least you can talk to your parents.
Not really. I never discuss anything serious with Mother. She just doesn't understand. I can talk about anything with Father, except Mother. I don't think you can really be intimate with someone who hold things back, do you?
I think your father's sure of it.
He likes me too.
You think so?
I know it from the little things he says. It's funny, isn't it?
What's funny?
We've been here almost a year and a half, and this is the first time we've ever really talked.
I know what you mean.
You know something, Peter?
What?
I've never really had a friend, someone who I could truly confide in.
Me neither.
The sun is shining, the sky is indeed blue, there's a magnificent breeze, and I'm longing for everything. I want to run from room to room, to breathe in the crack of the window, feel my heartbeat. I feel spring awakening. I feel spring within me. I feel it in my entire body and soul. I'm utterly confused. I don't know what to read, to write, to do. I only know that I'm longing. March 22nd, 1944. We had to cut down on our rations again. The rats stole more of our precious supplies. They must be desperate too. We're starving for anything edible. All we've had to eat this week is pickled kale and rotten potatoes. You have no idea how much kale can take when it's a few years old.
What is it tonight?
Oh, Naz.
I have to. I have to be prepared.
And on top of it all, every night there's a political discussion, ending in some terrible fight. But last night something even more terrible happened.
Oh, I can't do this again.
Is something wrong, Mr. Dussel? Maybe you should try cooking for a change instead of insulting my wife.
I think you prepared the kill very well, Mrs. Pondon. I don't know how you do it.
Mr. Frank, always the soul of politeness.
Every night, another miracle.
Oh, careful, Mr. Dussel. We don't want to clog the pipes again like last week.
Please. What's wrong, Margot? You aren't eating. Eat. You have to eat. I'm not hungry.
Well, if she doesn't eat it, then Peter will eat it.
Margot, just take a bite.
I can't. I just can't. She eats like a bird. Look at her. Every day a smaller bird. Margot, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm sorry, Mrs. Pond. Anne's eating. Peter's eating. How do you do it, Anne? I don't look at it. I pretend it's delicious, and before I
Margot, you've got to force yourself. You're too thin.
She's not the only one. We're all famished.
Will this war ever be over? This war would be over a lot sooner if the British would finally start that invasion.
Please, not tonight.
The British are fighting for their
We'll
lives.
move when the time is right.
When we're dead and buried, you mean? It's amazing how strong those Germans are.
Oh, it's amazing how strong those Germans are. They're so strong, they're going to win the war. Is that what you mean?
They might, they very well might, if the British don't get moving.
They're moving, for goodness sake. Aren't 10,000 bombs dropped on Hamburg enough for you?
No.
Well, how many bombs do you need?
Enough so we don't have to worry about going to Poland. Mr. Dussel, hurry up! Margot's waiting.
Mr. Dussel!
For goodness sake, hurry.
Hurry up in there, she can't wait any
Please,
longer.
Mr. Dussel, come
Mr.
on.
Dussel, the line is forming again.
You think I like spending my life in there?
Mr. Kraler?
I'm sorry to come up this hour, but something happened. Something serious.
What?
I must ask you to be more careful, more quiet.
What happened?
A man in the storeroom, Carl, a while ago, he asked me, "What do you hear from Mr. Frank?" I said I'd heard a rumor. You're in Switzerland. He said he'd heard that too, but thought I might know something more.
My goodness.
He said he remembered a door being there and asked for more money, 10 more guilders a month.
Blackmail.
10 guilders? Very modest blackmail.
It's just the beginning.
What did you tell
I said I didn't think about it. Should I pay him money? Take a chance on firing?
Oh, for goodness sake, just pay him the money!
him? No! Pay him half. We'll see if it's blackmail or not.
Look, maybe he knows nothing, but it's still getting more dangerous every day out there. I must ask you to be more quiet, more quiet. I'll offer half then.
Thank you, Mr. Kraler.
We'll hope for the best.
Thank you.
Mother, please, don't be upset. I can't stand it seeing you like this. Please, Annika, go back to supper. I'd rather stay here. Here. At the end of such a terrible evening, something wonderful happened. Something incredible. Mr. Bolkenstein, our cabinet minister, speaking from the Dutch broadcast in London, said that a collection of letters and diaries would be